Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? Welcome to the KPS online classes. Students, as we all know, we are going to start our studies, your studies through our online classes because of the spread of COVID-19. So be careful about what is being taught you in these lectures and try to be online during your lectures. It is very necessary for you. So students, today we are going to have our first lecture in this duration, and that is the exercise of the lesson the Qaids, Vian and Pakistan. As we have completed the translation of the lesson in our classes, so today we will start its exercise. First of all, we have glossary. Glossary is important in a way that it is the part of our MCQs in our examination, and we are if we are aware of the meaning or the opposite meaning of the words given to us in the lesson, we will able to solve that very part. So one thing worth remembering is that we are to answer in the same part of speech in which we are asked something. For example, we are asked the meaning or the opposite meaning of a noun, we will answer in the same part of speech. First of all, we have aptitude, that is natural ability. Then fundamental, very important, bunyadi, enormity, challenging, overwhelmed, affected deeply. Pivot means central point, बुनियादी नुक्ता. Numerous, बहुत से, ज़्यादा तादाद में, many, and it's an adjective. Sterling means of highest quality. So students, you will learn these words and their synonyms, and then we have encircle the option for the underlined words that relates to the text. Means these are some MCQs and you are to find out it correct meaning. We are a nation he affirmed 3 years before the birth of Pakistan. Now we are to find out the meaning of affirmed. Told, said emphatically, broke in, and it would be said emphatically because it is also found in our text. The Qaid was a man of strong faith and belief. Strong faith. Firm faith, powerful faith, wavering faith. Now the answer would be firm faith because it is also in our text. Keep up your morale. We are to find out morale and its meaning. Wealth, self-esteem, voice. It is self-esteem. Do not be afraid of death. Afraid means scared. We should face it bravely to save the honor of Pakistan and Islam. Face means सामना करना किसी चीज़ का, and it is cope with. Then we have denotation and connotation. Students, these are the terms that are used in finding out some words meanings. For example, first we see denotation. Student, is it is the literal मीनिंग ऑफ अ वर्ड. मीन्स किसी भी लफ्ज़ का जो लफ्ज़ी मतलब है, डिक्शनरी मीनिंग है, उसको हम कहेंगे डेनोटेशन. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल वी हैव अ वर्ड स्नेक. इट मीन्स अ लेगलेस क्रीचर. सांप, it means a legless creature, so its denotative meaning. Legless creature is its denotative meaning, and when we think, when we see, when we write the word snake, the very feeling, the first feeling comes to our mind is of danger, fear, death, poison. So the idea or feeling associated to a word, a specific idea or feeling associated to a word, it's connotative meaning. For example, when we think of a snake, we also think about danger, fear. So it's the connotative meaning of snake. And if the idea or feeling is positive, the connotation would be positive. And if the idea or feeling is negative, the connotation would also be negative. So in short words, we can say that denotation is the literal meaning of a word, and connotation is the idea or feeling that is associated to a word. These are the denotation and connotation. Then we have adverbs. Here we have some part of grammar. Now adverb is a part of speech, and its definition is a word that modifies the meaning of verb, an adjective, or an other verb. Adverb is called an adverb. Adverbs usually come in the following positions in a sentence. Means students, when a word tells us more about verb, for example, he runs. If we say he runs fast, here fast is telling about the verb. It's an adverb. Here it is qualifying a verb. If we say he runs very fast, here we have used fast as adverb, and now we are using very with fast. So here it is qualifying the adverb. Now the position of adverb. What can be the position of adverbs? They usually come in the middle of a sentence, in the start of a sentence, or in the last of the sentence, but most appropriate in the middle after the helping verb. For example, she was singing beautifully. It is adverb of manner. At a concert, it is adverb of place. Last Sunday, it is the adverb of time. So the mostly used adverbs are adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, and its positions are sometime in the start, sometime in the middle, and sometime in the last of the sentence. But some adverbs have their place, sometime they are appropriate in the last only. For example, she was singing beautifully, here it is in the last. At a concert, here it is also the adverb. At a concert, it is telling about the place, it is in the last. So students, we have done our exercise, some parts of our exercise, and the next would be done in the next lecture. So fill your books according to this lecture, and this was our lecture for today. Thank you so much.